As with all exercise programs, when using our full workout video, you need to please use common sense. To reduce and avoid injury, you will want to check with your doctor before beginning any fitness program. By performing any fitness exercises, you are performing them at your own risk. Alexandra Litford will not be responsible or liable for any injury or harm you sustain. As a result of our fitness program DVD, online fitness videos, or information shared on our website. This includes emails, videos, and texts. Thank you for your understanding.
Hello tribe, today is your detox workout. We will be doing a lot of twisting and a lot of breathing. So maybe your breathing might not match up to mine, and that is completely fine. So you will not need anything except for the floor today, unless you would like a yoga mat. And we're just gonna start off seated. So either you can bring your feet together in a butterfly, you can go Indian style, whatever feels best for you right now. So first we're gonna inhale, lift hands overhead. Exhale, twist, looking over the back shoulder. Inhale, lift hands overhead. Exhale, twist, looking over the other shoulder. Inhale, lift hands overhead. And exhale, twist again. Try to inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose if you can. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Just warming up through the shoulders, the back. This time, inhale, lift. Reach your hand over to the left side, plant one hand down and reach through the side body. We're gonna take this arm above us and we're gonna reach it back behind. Inhale, and then exhale, thread the needle through your arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread the needle, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your chest start to open up a little bit more. So you'll notice that we're doing a lot of twisting today. And then inhale, lift both hands overhead. Exhale over to the other side. Reach through the side body. Take that arm up above you. Reach it towards the back of the room, teeing out the arms. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle through. Inhale. Exhale. You can take this as slow or as fast as you would like. And if you have tight shoulders or tight chest or anything like that, or back, this is awesome. This whole exercise today will really help loosen up all those areas. Now, if I'm going a little bit fast, that's fine. You can always slow down. You can take your time. One more time. This time we're going to inhale both hands up overhead. Exhale towards one side, reach through the side body. Inhale through center. Exhale. So just keep windmilling the hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Just a few more. Reach. And then extend. So think of with each fold, you exhale. And we're going to hold at the top. Bring our hands down to our knees, and we're going to circle through our hips. We're going to go both directions. So we'll go through. We're going to exhale as we fold. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we fold. Inhale as we lift. And then we're going to switch directions. When you get to the top, switch. So pretend like maybe you're blowing out a row of candles, in front of you, or you're blowing away sand on the floor. Just gently though. Now remember, you can take this as slow as you would like. You don't have to go fast. Maybe if you have your legs crossed, you can switch whatever leg is in front and then keep going. Exhale, inhale as you lift, switch directions. Remember blowing out the candles gently because you don't want the wax to go everywhere. Just a few more. And then from here, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing, but I want you guys to go into butterfly legs. You're going to grab onto your ankles. We're going to inhale, press the chest forward. Exhale to fold. Inhale, press the chest forward, eye gaze lifts. Exhale to fold. Inhale and exhale. Maybe if it feels just really, really nice and you just want to sit back here and hold for a second and let your shoulder blades open up, maybe shake your head a little bit, you can. Otherwise you can stay with that little seated cat and cow. Just a few more. Big part of detoxing is your breath, because we're trying to oxygenate our blood as much as possible so we can flush new blood into our body, into all those muscles. And then hold here. Inhale to lift, hands overhead. Exhale to fold forward. Just keep holding this fold. See if you can walk your hands just a tad bit farther. Maybe play with your neck, maybe looking forward and then looking down. Next, steady your neck, inhale, and then exhale, going towards your right side, placing the left hand on top of the right. Feeling the stretch move through the hips and the low back. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the left side, placing the right hand on top of the left this time. And then from here, walking hands back through center, walking all the way up. We're going to cross our legs and we're going to move into a tabletop. So from here, let's get ourselves nice and grounded. Make sure that the hands are right below the shoulders. We're just going to go into an actual cat and cow now. So as you come up with your back, you look towards your thighs into your cat back. Inhale, lift, belly drops, hips rise, eye gaze is forward. Pull the sides of your waist in nice and tight. Exhale, looking towards the thighs for your cat. Inhale, eye gaze lifts. Exhale. Just a few more cat and cow. And then we're going to go into some more twisting here in a moment. Make sure that you're breathing. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, belly rise. And then from here, steady yourself in your tabletop. We're going to take our right leg and just circle through the hip a few times, maybe going one direction, then the other. And then whenever you're ready, take that leg. We're going to reach out and extend. We're going to bend our knee all the way up to the outside of our arm and then plant our foot beside our hand. From here, we're going to really focus on pressing our hips down towards the floor. We're going to take the right foot down, left hand down in the front, and then if you would like, start to press that right hand into your knee. opening up into a twist. And then we're gonna make this a little bit more crazy. We're gonna reach up, exhale to pull our elbow to our belly button. Inhale, reach arms to a T. Exhale, pull your elbow into your belly button. Inhale, and then exhale, elbow to belly button. All these big twisting motions. Think of your body as a sponge, and we're just wringing all of the toxins out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. And then from here, plant both hands down to the floor, and we're gonna straighten out that front leg for splits prep. If you would like a deeper stretch, walk your hands to the outside of your thigh. Just keep holding here. If it starts to feel like too much, you can always soften that knee. And then walking back through center, shifting your weight forward and just taking that leg back to meet the other one. All right, from here we're gonna go back into our cat and cow again. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale, eye gaze falls to the thighs. Inhale, eye gaze lifts forward. Just a few more. And then we're gonna steady ourselves in our tabletop, lengthen through the crown of the head. And then from here, we're gonna start to circle through our knee one direction. And then circling through the other. And then from here, we're gonna straighten out our leg. We're gonna start to bend our knee to the outside of our tricep, plant the foot down, and then untuck the toe in the back and drive the hips down towards the floor. We're just gonna repeat the same exact thing like we did on the other side. From here, take your right hand down, left foot in front, left hand comes to left knee, and then twist. Holding here for a second, opening up for the hip just a tad bit more. And then from here, we're gonna bring those arms into a T. Exhale to pull elbow to belly button. Inhale, lift arms to a T. Exhale, elbow to belly button. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Just a few more. You can take these as fast or as slow as you would like, whatever feels nice. Last one, bring both hands down, take that front leg, and we're going to straighten it out into splits prep. Holding here. If this feels like too much on the hamstring, remember you can always bend the knee. If you would like a deeper stretch and you're feeling crazy, walk your hands to the outside of your thigh. It's okay if you slightly lose your balance. Holding here just a tad bit longer. Now we're gonna move through center, rock that hip forward, plant both hands down, and then the legs meet together in the back. And just for a moment, we're gonna sink into our child's pose. Knees can be wide, or more supportive, you can place them underneath of your rib cage. That feels nice. Just relaxing here, catching your breath. Maybe even taking a drink of water. And then from here, we are just gonna add in a little flow. We're gonna inhale, roll through the spine in the cat. Exhale, hips, belly, chest touch the floor. Inhale, lift to cobra.
Exhale, back to your child's pose. Inhale, roll through the spine. Exhale, hips, belly, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back to your child's pose. We're just gonna keep moving through this flow. Remember to try to keep that breath as best as you can. You don't have to move as fast as me, or maybe I'm not moving fast enough for you. You would like to go a little bit quicker, but let's try to focus on our breath today. Remember, new oxygenated blood. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale, back to your child's pose. Inhale, roll through the spine. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink back. Inhale, roll through. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink back. Let's do that a few more times. Almost there. On this next one, let's hold in our child's pose. Just relaxing here for a moment. Inhale, and then exhale, walk your hands towards the right side of the room, placing the left hand on top of the right, let the head fall. Inhale, and then exhale, move through center, walking towards the left side, placing the right hand on top of the left. And then walking back through center. From here, we're gonna roll forward into tabletop. Tuck our toes in the back and then pike our hips to down dog and start to pedal through our feet. It's gonna get a little bit more challenging, but that is fine. Just please take your time on this. From here, inhale, exhale, press your chest towards your thighs. And then see if you can drive your heels a little bit closer to the floor, getting that hamstring stretch. If you're feeling up to it, take your right hand to your left ankle and then try to look at your armpit. And then release. And then we're gonna flow through chaturanga. Come forward into your upright plank. Lower all the way down, elbows beside rib cage. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale, back to your down dog. Okay, this time let's pedal through your feet. Get a little bit more loosened up. Now we're gonna take our left arm to our right ankle. Holding here, take your time. You can always come back into your down dog if this is just a little bit too crazy for you. See if you can look up towards that armpit. Challenge your balance a tad bit more. Hold another breath. And then release your hand beside the other one. Shift forward into plank, lower down. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale, back to your down dog. Let's pedal through our feet. From here, we're gonna start to try to see if we can press our heels a little bit farther down. Hopefully the hamstrings and the calves and the Achilles tendon is a little bit more warmed up. And then from here, press your chest towards your thighs. See if you can drive those heels a little bit closer to the floor. We're gonna lift our right leg towards the ceiling into the 3-point dog. And then from here, inhale. Exhale, pull your knee to your elbow, go into plank, lengthen out, exhale. Inhale, exhale, pull knee to nose. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to crunch. Now we're gonna pull that knee to the opposite elbow. Inhale to lift. This time, we're gonna crunch underneath of us. Try to get that knee to almost touch your nose. And then plant your foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. And then we're gonna plant our left hand down on the floor. Open the right arm into a T. Wasn't that lovely? And then release the hands down. And then from here, lift the pit of the knee in the back. See if you can keep that knee to your nose and tuck your foot back. 3-point dog, lower the foot down. From here, inhale, lift. We're gonna go into that plank, shifting the knee to the outside of the tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, opposite elbow. Inhale, lift. From here, we're gonna see if we can bring that knee back to our nose. Hold just for a moment. And then see if you can plant the foot down, releasing the foot, untucking the toe. Right hand stays down this time, opening up the left arm into a T. Hopefully you're feeling this. And then gently releasing down. From here, tuck the toe in the back, lift the pit of the knee. Take that knee to your elbow, or take the knee to nose. And see if you can tuck your foot. Press back into your 3-point dog, lower the feet down, and then pedal through your feet. And then from here, we're just gonna bend our knees really, really deep. Try to take your belly to your thighs, and then gently drop back into child's pose. Let's breathe for a moment. I know that may have seemed like a lot, but it's okay. And then from here, we're gonna walk our hands up towards our knees. We're gonna sit up nice and tall, roll our shoulders back and down away from our ears. And we're just gonna make some simple half circles with our neck. So I'm gonna face forward from here. You're gonna let your head hang, roll towards one side, then the other. So notice as we sit here, you might start to feel a stretch through your quads. So if you need to tuck your toes maybe, kind of sit up a little bit higher. If that feels nice, you can. Or if you'd like that little extra stretch through your feet. And then from here, keep your toes tucked. If they're not tucked, go ahead and tuck them. And inhale, lift hands overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Walk the hands up. Inhale, lift. Untucking your toes. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift, roll through the spine, reach. Exhale. Inhale, lift. You're going to start to feel your quads start to burn. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bring the hands down. From here, shifting forward and back just a little bit in your tabletop. Maybe wag your tail. Just try to relax into this as best as you can. Enjoy it. And then from here, we're gonna sit back on our heels and we're just gonna swing our legs out in front of us. First, we're gonna take our right knee and we're gonna hug it into our chest. Really make sure that you're lengthening through your spine. So pretend like you have a string attached to the crown of your head and it's pulling you up towards the ceiling. From here, we're gonna inhale, cross the leg over, exhale. We're gonna hug with our left arm, or you can hook to the outside of the knee. If you're beginning, this might be good enough for you because I can already feel this stretch moving through my side glute. And then from here, we're gonna look over our back shoulder. We're
going to hold here for a few breaths. Remember, lengthen through the spine. And then from here, gently twisting back forward, hook that leg over, and then we're going to inhale, lift, hands overhead. Exhale to fold over the long leg. Oddly enough, you would think you would feel it in this side, but you're actually going to feel it in the leg that's straight. Now, if you can only go to here, that's good too. Just take your time. And then gently lifting up, let that leg lengthen out. Inhale. Exhale, cross over with the left leg this time. You can hug with the right arm or hook to the outside of that knee. Twisting, looking back behind you, or you can stay with that hug if that feels nice. Just remember lengthening through the spine. You're almost there. This is one of my favorite stretches. And then from here, release, looking back forward. Keep that leg hooked up and over if you can. Inhale, reach, hands overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Just try to relax into this stretch as best as you can. And then gently release up. Let's straighten the legs out in front of us. And we're just going to grab onto the backs of our thighs, and we're going to rock and roll, massaging our back on the floor. So maybe if you're on a hardwood floor and you don't have a mat, I wouldn't recommend doing this. I would just go ahead and lay down. But if you have that support, or maybe if you're on a carpet and it's soft, it might feel nice to rock and roll, massaging your back on the floor. And then on this last one, we're just going to roll back. Let the legs fall out long. And then from here, bring your palms up towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulders back and down away from your ears, and draw the shoulder blades together. Let them kiss. We're just going to move into Shavasana. So that's just a final resting pose. And we're going to focus on our breathing. I want you to imagine that your whole body is filled with a negative color, like a toxic color, whether that be red, whether it be green, yellow, or black, whatever color that may be. Just choose that negative color. And I want you to imagine that the room is filled with a clean or a good color. So I like to imagine I'm inhaling the air and I'm exhaling black or something toxic. So as we focus on this color breathing, I want you to pretend like your whole body is filled with that negative color. And starting at the crown of your head with your inhale through your nose. As you exhale, a little bit of that color releases from your body. As you inhale through your nose. Fill it with good color. Exhale, a little bit more releases about to your ears. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, that color releases from your jaw. Inhale. And then exhale, the color goes away from your neck. So everything starts to get a little bit clearer as you move down your body. With each inhale, just noticing how the lungs fill with air. And then as you exhale, everything becomes a little bit cleaner in the mind. If your mind starts to wander, that is completely fine. Just bring your attention back to the breath. As you make it all the way down your body, taking time to notice maybe how you feel. And then on this next big inhale, I want you to imagine that all the rest of that negative color just releases from your body. And then find a natural breathing pattern. And start wiggling the fingers and the toes. Maybe giving yourself a hug. It feels nice. Maybe even hugging the knees into the chest. And then from here, grabbing onto the backs of the thighs, rolling up into your seated position. Well, thank you everyone for joining me. I hope that your detox is going awesome, and enjoy your day. Stay strong and stay beautiful, tribe.